He's not wrong.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
Wow, it's that coy face that face that you can't make in real life. Anywho, it's time. Welcome back. United States here. It is time for the trial. Ryoma Hoshi, he is Dunzo, unfortunately. And I didn't get a chance to hang out with him except once as Kaede before. She was a murderer, and they made me play as a murderer, and I'm still shook. And I don't think I'll ever stop being shook, because that has been the most shook I've been from a video game. But we're going to not begin class trial. We want to look at the skills. I think I earned one, right? I thought I earned one from what's her face, right? Let me find out what that is. I only have 10? Oh, I guess. I can't get it. I can't get it right now. Should I save up? Should I save up for this? Because that's pretty important. That's important too. These are both important. Because I have 26 slots. Maybe I should save. Panic. I think I'm fine right now. I think I'm fine. Hook me up, Monokuma.
Now then, let's begin.
I don't need your basic
You'll
explanation.
present your argument, vote correctly.
I know.
And only the
But if you
punish
vote wrong,
everyone
yeah, everyone
besides
gets
the
getting the black and wool graduate.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
Okay, if you insist.
Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway.
Okay, if you insist.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is.
It's... And what's-her-face is gonna interrupt you.
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
Ah.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
She really doesn't want it to be old redhead.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hey-ya! I'm in top form today.
You are in
Tenko,
love with Himiko.
Why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
He's not wrong.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
Wow, it's that coy face that face that you can't make in real life.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S-E.
S-E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Hey!
Angie.
How can you accuse Himiko?
I mean, she's not accusing, right? She's just kind of
Aren't you her
saying
friend?
words. Yeah, we're friends. I'm friends with everybody.
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Wow. Atua is accusing
He
Himiko now?
is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
I think it's safe to say that Himiko is no longer going to believe in Atua.
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Oh my gosh. You got serious there.
Atua! That guy's
Got
got
him.
nothing on me.
Ooh, let me get out my sonic screwdriver. Screw.
I'll protect Himiko.
Okay, I think the...
But it does point
The
to
logic.
Himiko being the most suspicious.
I guess so. You're right.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
That's true.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part.
Right.
It's only
But it
natural we
didn't.
suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
He was left aloof.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick.
Wasn't a trick?
It was magic.
Whoa! Who knew? I didn't know.
It's not the part
Could've
you
fooled
need
me.
to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Can't say that, otherwise she'd be revealing the trick.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle.
Okay. Why are like three of you? Oh my
kill
god.
Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
And it shouldn't have been Angie either.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true.
That's true.
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
It shouldn't be true.
But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
Nobody
There's
knows.
no trick. That really was magic.
Oh, she's gonna be exposed in this trial. Oh no.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Gonta.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Oh no.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I don't think that's true, but I don't think she killed anybody.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
Might be. As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. Can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. So, as the ultimate detective, I guess it's up to me to freaking throw down, shoot some words with some other words, and let's just get going. Monokuma file, square glass pane.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
And he was eating the wine.
There we go.
That's
No,
wrong.
that's wrong. He was eaten dead. Oh, I don't know. I had such a horrible time with shooting that one. What's good?
No,
I guess I'm saying
Ryoma's
with you.
death was not caused by the piranhas.
Not at all. But we all saw him get eat.
The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was
He was
drowned.
Ooh, I see.
Oh my
I haven't
god.
checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Dude, you were at the trial. Why have you not read the Monokuma file?
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what
Oh, you're
turns
right.
you into a degenerate male.
Fair. I guess he is a liar.
So what?
I should just take everything he says with caution.
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with
Right.
him, and then the piranhas ate him.
Okay.
Right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank.
That's true. She couldn't have
Even
drowned
if
him in
they
60
changed
seconds.
places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
That's true.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
Is the real question. When did he drown? It was obviously. Speaking of which, it was before the show had started. Confirmed.
That's
I was
it.
picking A, not Y.
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
He sure was.
Agreed.
I don't like how you said that. I think you did it. You did it, you sack of garbage dicks.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water.
Okay, never mind. I guess that's fair.
To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever.
Also true.
Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Then the announcement only plays when there's 3 people who have seen the body for the first time.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
That's right. That means there's a real magician around here.
Hidden? Where?
Nobody knows.
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
That's not necessarily true, Kurumi.
Easier said than done.
That's fair.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
Yes, I think.
Oh wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Oh my, you were intent on blaming
Himiko.
Himiko.
Why won't you just explain it to us?
Her pride, man.
'Cause it's magic.
And no, maybe it really was magic.
Gonta!
Shut up.
Thank you! Look, Maki's growing on me this trial.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Ah, yes.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
Oh, you have daddy issues. That's what this is all. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
Tsugumi, you too. I love
Man,
everyone.
We gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
And you're an idiot, but I love you too, man. I hope none of you die, but one of you is
Himiko
about
does
to
not
die.
wish to tell us how she performed her act.
I can tell you. I'm a master
Then
of
let's
magic.
work together to reveal the secrets behind Himiko's trick!
Okay.
So, not real magic?
No, Gonta.
No, it was real magic.
And Gonta's gonna be like, oh, okay.
Magic.
Oh.
Magic.
Oh no.
Magic.
Oh!
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
You are
Aren't
such a good
incantations
friend.
usually more
Complicated?
complicated
Yeah.
than that?
No, you just have to say magic. 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 Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. Can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Okay, so. Going to count, we
How
just need the
did
water tank, I
Himiko
guess.
escape the water tank?
Then we're just
Maybe
gonna have
she
some
just
sort of,
climbed out and no one noticed.
probably a consent. I agree with that.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
That's true.
The mechanism was set up on the stage.
That's it. Do I agree with this? Apparently not. Mechanism. Otherwise, yeah. I understand. We made a mistake. That's half a heart. Whatever.
How did he escape the
I
water tank?
I consider that flap a mechanism. A mechanism. A mechanism. And maybe it's just my heart wanting to agree with Kurumi. It probably is.
Covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
Oh, that would have been no, that's wrong because it's purple. That was my
Square
bad.
pane of glass we found in the tank.
What? Oh no,
Maybe
that's
it's
not
a
it.
secret hatch.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Finally, I can agree with you actually. V counter.
I
Or
agree.
makes V agree. Oh, it was actually Maki who said that. Okay. I like her too though, so it's whatever. Just want to talk to Kurumi.
Maki
man.
is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
Oh, she ain't wrong.
I see. So it did have one.
Jeez, how did you know?
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab.
Ooh, she's being exposed right
There was
now.
a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Agreed.
Mind over strength!
Oh my god. What do you want? We're gonna do this little sword battle here.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
No, it's not.
What
do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
I thought we were finally getting along, Tinko.
Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
No thanks. I'm gonna take a rain check. Instead, I'll just slice your words to bits. Punk. Okay, what do we got yet? What staircase? I guess a wet staircase.
The side of the tank being open.
How do I...
Doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch.
There we go.
I know she didn't do that. And
Excellent.
now, I'm gonna punch you!
No, you're not. No. Slice those. Slice those words. Slice them. Ah! Whatever. I still advance. It doesn't matter. Those words
Wait a
didn't need to be
second.
sliced.
Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
It was like, there's no water anywhere.
Because
And that's exactly what there was
if
a
she
second.
escaped from a hatch in the tank,
Piranha tank, cram piranhas. Square glass pane.
the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
Is this a lie? Yep. Okay.
I'll cut through your words.
Okay. I honestly kind of forgot what button it was again. It's been a hot minute since I played a trial. Since I played the first trial.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water.
And that is because...
The staircase that was attached to the water tank.
That's right.
Try to remember how the staircase was positioned.
Yep.
It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch,
Dub and go.
meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase. His body was in stairs?
I don't think that's the case.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. there was a curtain covering the tank during the performance,
Bingo.
allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected.
Okay.
Any water that spilled out would have
Would've
simply
funneled
funneled into the stair.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
That I'm not sure. I assume there's some sort of door. Okay.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
See, that's what I thought those little latches
It's
were for.
placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which
Okay.
case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
Well, she's been
However,
exposed, guys.
that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
Okay. And that's
That
why there
would
was a puddle.
explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
And now you can clearly see the freaking...
So when Himiko came
Thing.
out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Mhm.
Ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
You are merciless, Mew. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
She must have changed them. Behold the magnificent underwater sky.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
That's true.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
We don't really believe you anymore. No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. She never went underwater. She got out quickly. I assume she changed it, right?
That's it!
That makes the most sense. Never going underwater would have been very
It's because
impressive.
she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
Get. Looks like she's been found out.
I remember seeing
Exposing a
Himiko go
witch.
to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ooh. Wow, Angie.
Ah! Why would you say that?
You soaked her.
She had a towel too.
More soaked than you.
She may not have had time to fully dry her hair,
That's true.
but her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
That's right.
Himiko can't get wet! Because her body repels water!
Well, that just makes it much easier.
Huh? Like a duck?
Like a duck.
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Oh no. Here we go.
Fine. You win.
Oh.
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
Oh my goodness.
So I was correct.
No,
But
we were
that
correct.
doesn't mean I used them.
That's true.
I didn't need them. Because I used my magic.
That's actually a very valid point.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
No, she kind of is
Now
a
that
kid.
we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
I don't think that's the case.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
There's not a lot of room there. Oh, Kaede's face.
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
There's necrophilia. Don't kink shame 2017.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah,
There
that's
isn't
what I was
enough
thinking.
space for 2 people to fit in there.
Right.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Even though they're our two smallest friends.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
That's fair.
At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
Okay. That would have been difficult.
That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
Yeah, but going to the account, there was a time where he saw nobody. Right? So that's not
I
a
think
thing
that
that can happen.
explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait
It
a
was good.
minute.
It was good.
Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
That's fair.
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you are also feeling real suspicious in this trial because you're talking too much. But I don't think it was you either.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
Atiwa
You
said
may
so.
think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit?
Fair.
We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
Just one.
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Yes.
I'm totally fine with that.
I assume she would be. What?
I don't care what anyone says.
Okay.
Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
Then I believe it too.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
Poor Tinko.
So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
That's inspirational. I want to believe in Himiko too. So I assume we use Gonta's account. Right? That's just my detective intuition. It's up there.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body
Okay.
is Himiko herself.
Right? No, that's wrong.
Got the body hidden in the stairs.
Right?
And switched places with it.
Okay.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
Okay.
No one could have seen that.
No one could have seen that. I want to disagree with that.
It would have occurred in the middle of the show,
I want to disagree with that.
when the tank was covered with a curtain.
Okay. And
So basically, no one saw it.
wrong. There we go. Gonta did. V!
That's wrong!
It's wrong! How did you all forget about that? Come on, you guys.
Someone
on.
did see inside the tank. It
It was Gonta. Don't you all remember?
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Gonta?
Sure is.
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Right. That means they would either both have to be in the staircase, which is not feasible.
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's very
No,
good.
that's actually a great clue. Because if
That
Ryoma's
completely
body was hidden
RKOs
inside the
this.
staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside.
Mm-hmm.
There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them.
Sure is.
But that
correct.
means if the tank was empty when Gonta looked,
Mm-hmm.
Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
Which means it shouldn't or couldn't have been Himiko.
What if they
Which I already
squeezed
kinda
into
figured.
that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
Uh-huh.
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body.
Right.
Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Yeah. Agreed.
Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
No, it wasn't.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
No, you're not. You're gonna like pull out a knife and it's like, you're a sack of dicks. You're like, why you gotta be so rude? Where was his body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear the staircase was not, or there wasn't in the staircase, but where? I assume from the pool area. Or the piranha tank, but that sounds stupid. Handcuffs, square glass pan,
Where were you hiding Ryoma's
piranha
body?
tank, and the water tank trick. Oh,
It
no.
wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Okay.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
Okay.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there,
From
then
behind the curtain.
it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
It might be piranha tank.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
Yeah.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
Okay.
No way! If
Right.
you put a body in there,
They would just eat it,
the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
right?
But the body and piranhas were separated.
Ooh,
Then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
that's a very good point that I did not think about.
But the body and
I would actually consent with that. Yeah, they were
I
separate.
agree.
I was considering the whole time how did that piece fit into the action, but now I think I've got this whole thing figured out. I just don't know who.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated.
They sure were.
This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Right.
Just as I thought.
Excellent.
using that glass pane
that's
as a
why they
divider,
look so, yep.
a safe space could be created in the tank.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Okay.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
Yes, I consent with that.
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Yes.
Gonta knew it!
No, you didn't. Stop lying.
What is it, Gonta?
Then he was
Gonta
walking
was
the tank.
above stage
Yeah.
when piranhas fall.
Right.
That's why Gonta sees something no one else could.
Right.
When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Yes. Death. And then... Right. I remember that face. Swung open. Huh? Huh? I guess it would be hard to make sense of that.
No. Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
When the
Gonta.
piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well.
Okay,
The
I didn't
water
see it.
tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct?
Yes.
You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Yeah, I think so.
Even in murky water,
Oh.
a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
That's fair.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
A certain something.
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct?
Yes.
Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Right.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like
I'm saying
that?
right like that because I haven't. My brain hasn't caught up to how was he able to conceal the body in the piranha tank. Was it the piranhas?
This is it!
Okay. Great.
It was the piranhas.
I thought that everyone was just
piranhas were
avoiding that. I was like, why does that?
obscuring
Okay.
Huh? The piranhas?
Overthinking it. That's something you easily do in a Danganronpa game. Yep.
That's
Sure
right.
was.
Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I sure do. I noticed right as the show started, I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. Preparing!
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
They don't.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased.
It's just the space they occupy decreased.
The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
There you go.
The
This
more
is all
densely the
clever.
piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
Right.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank.
So there was a lid.
It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Okay. But how?
Hey, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
I think that's useful.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful.
I think it was super useful because that just means they could have swung it like that and then dropped it in there.
Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly.
Right.
Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Right.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
That's not true. She could have put it in there.
Really?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
Not unless he wasn't killed prior.
It only means we now have other suspects.
Right. You're not
You
clear
are
of
not
suspicion
cleared
yet.
of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's
That is-
way better.
That is much better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
And now Tenko's gonna be like, you sack of dicks.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Oh my gosh. Calm down.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Oh,
What a petty-ass god.
I once again agree. Something in every single trial just has me agreeing with her. And
No,
hope.
it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie.
Why not?
We should be mad at this class trial. At this killing game.
She's not wrong.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
She's not wrong though.
That's what Atua said anyway.
Oh my goodness.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry though.
Oh,
Himiko's still brainwashed.
glorious. I love
I'm not giving up
brainwashed
just
Himiko.
yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
Okay.
Great. Now what are we gonna do? We're
Back to
back
square
to
one.
square one.
That's how this
Why are
always
we
goes.
back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
I didn't know there was a Tard school. Interesting.
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
There we go.
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Oh! Got her!
Who you calling a dumb pig?
Got her! Oh my goodness.
If there's this much evidence, then there's no
Jesus.
mistake. The body was hidden in the piranha tank.
Sure.
But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Sure is. That's a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. And that is yesterday during nighttime or before nighttime? Before nighttime.
That's it.
It was done yesterday before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Of course. Duh.
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Because.
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination.
Wow.
Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
I am loving you, Kokichi. Because you're not insulting me, you're insulting you. And for some reason, Shuichi doesn't have the balls to do that. Yep, that's you.
First,
like
the gym was
Piglet
closed
and
during nighttime, so no one could have
The
entered.
male version mixed up. Right.
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll
It'll go off. What'll go
You
off?
talking about my butthole?
I sure hope not.
No, she means the alarm.
Yes.
After nighttime passed, morning came.
Right.
But
Impossible.
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Right.
which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday.
Right.
Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Got her. Got her.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
I guess.
Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
That is fair.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
That is accurate.
I still don't really get it, though. can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
We can. Yes. There we go. Burn.
This is it!
They saw him. He was alive then.
If we can find
Glorious.
out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
That is correct.
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
Mm-hmm.
What? Really?
Yes. You were.
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
8 o'clock?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
That means in that 2-hour gap.
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8
8
o'clock
and
and
10
10 o'clock at night.
Sure.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If
He's
I
not wrong.
recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the 4 of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also Maki.
But you have an alibi. You kind of has an alibi. Maki doesn't have an alibi. And neither does Kaito.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
Yeah.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
That's my girl.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
That's also a good shot for him. The light in the background. I just want like, can we throw in like a glorious right there? Beautiful.
I will also say this.
What?
The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
What are you doing at the... Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes in the gym. Okay.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds.
That is...
It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym.
That is suspicious.
I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
Maybe you did
It is
but I don't
too
think
soon
so.
to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Correct.
Fuck that noise.
Oh boy.
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
No, she doesn't.
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Look, I know I have a map, but everyone knows where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
Yes, it does.
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
Are they gonna do the 3 people
I was
thing?
in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
Fair.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
Good.
What about Kaito?
I mean, I guess it could.
Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
Does he have a mustache?
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
He's not wrong. It's a good
Anyway,
goatee.
among those 4, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I don't think that's true
I
either.
apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me?
Yeah,
I've
here
been
we go.
helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
Oh boy. You have an alibi,
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
and I believe you. But that might be setting me up for doom.
I'm
No
not the
way I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Okay. Until they left with Gonta. 5 minutes before.
Please leave the gym.
Okay, did they
Are
leave
you
at
supposed to
9?
stay at the gym?
What? No, in my own...
Kill that. We're shooting this. There we go. Didn't even V-counter that one because I was like, geez Louise. Yeah, I heard it. Just like Kaede. We're like Kaede Jr. Or Mr. Kaede.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth.
I think so too.
Kokichi's story proves it.
That's right. When I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so that was right around 9. She started throwing questions at me left and right. She just kept talking and then finally let me go around 10. That's when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour. Well, the only first half hour was a lecture, and then the other time we played tag. Cute.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Right.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock.
5 minutes before 9. Okay.
After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
Okay.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Right. But, you know.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Thanks, Kokichi.
Forgot? It seems far more
I didn't know I
plausible
could
that
look
you were
around.
telling another lie.
I'm looking around at everyone. Oh, you look real nervous, girl. Oh, okay, hold on.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Wow.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
That's hilarious. I like him.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes.
Which seems unlikely. Well,
Transported him to the gym.
Now it seems
and
unlikely.
hid him in the piranha tank. This
That
seems
is
highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him.
That's
All
fair,
you
I
would have
guess.
to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
That's true. That is
Gonta
true.
was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie.
That's also true. He would have
Are
run
you
into him.
claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That's true. You wouldn't have known.
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the
Another
other
three.
three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki!
Okay.
Ah, you're including me too?
Yes.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Who's that?
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
I think it's the other two, actually. I think it's not you. As a suspect, according to Kokichi. The figure. Okay. We need to pin down who it was. I mean, I think technically it could have been. No, it was freaking. The key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta's, and yep. It's you.
That's it!
Yep, she's fine. She was showing off her bejewels to
Kokichi,
Gonta.
you're talking about Mew, right?
Yep.
What? Mew?
Yeah. She didn't do it.
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Oh boy.
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
Well,
If you
That's,
compare everyone's statements,
there's no
no
other
other possibility.
I did see something odd. Something odd. A half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It's too dark for me to make them out, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked?
No, it wasn't Maki.
Who else could it be? But the horny exhibitionist Mew.
Got her.
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
Could have been me.
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Wasn't you.
That'd be a whole different issue.
I completely agree. You, Segumi. There we go. Weird.
No,
Just on a
it's
whole.
Mew.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Yep. I suspect Kaito. But I doubt that it's him now. Gonta's freaks get red hot. We were hot on her trail, right? No. Woman's secret weapon. Secret woman weapon. Yeah. Oh, well. I had to use my secret woman weapon. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
It sounds like you got 2 eyefuls.
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
So that you wouldn't get kidnapped.
Well, because, I'm pretty stacked, so...
So that's... Use your assets.
I figured I'd take my clothes off, so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
It worked.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches!
It's not wrong.
Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Oh my goodness, Mew.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
Oh, Gonta, you poor boy.
So Gonta ran away.
Her eyes are just freaking out, though.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
I feel like you still might be suspicious.
I show my panties to the boys all the time.
Okay.
And I mean all the time.
All the time? Maybe I should be hanging out with Mew next time. We're not. We might.
So
we
you're
might
welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense.
Yeah.
But it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
I like Kibo a lot.
Yep, it took a while. But at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up.
Okay, except for...
We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Because we will. A hint at the end of the trial. Alibis for yesterday.
That leaves Kaito and Maki.
With
Then
no
one
alibis.
of them must be the culprits. But which one, I wonder?
I feel like it's still neither one of them.
Meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by it.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
True. I mean, what if we just tie, you know? I think that's still a loss, I guess. 2 prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I want to believe Kaito. Unless he's proven guilty, I will trust him.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
was...
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
I don't like that. What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people. And one of those 2 is the culprit.
Okay.
Right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
Okay.
So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
I don't like that sinister grin. I know I said I liked it earlier, but...
Method?
What you got?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Okay.
Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Right.
Yes, that is true.
But why would they not just accuse each
Which
other?
means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is.
That's true, actually.
To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Like... So then it should be Kaito.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
Right.
And...
Huh?
And?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid.
Okay.
You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust.
That's also...
How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically.
He is an evil supreme leader, like his ultimate
Only
talent
then will
suggests.
they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
He must know he is a liar. He's a top-notch liar, actually.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other.
Huh.
No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
He is.
So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
Okay.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction.
That's true.
We'll
actually.
scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
Monokuma must be loving this.
Right, Monokuma?
Oh, here we go.
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yeah,
Yep, I totes agree.
You two are like good friends.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
His own.
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know.
True. I'm not sure.
That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
Okay.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic.
Go for it. Oh my god.
Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given
How did
to our
you
latest
get it?
victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
That's why we couldn't find it. And I know we have Kaito's, but that means
So
that one
it
might be
wasn't the
Maki's.
culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is...
Because
one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
Okay. Oh.
One of these two had
One of
it?
those two had his motive video. Oh my.
And for
Kaito's
us to
face
figure that out,
suggests
we need to
it
know
might have
who
been
this
him.
motive video belongs to.
Okay.
Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Was it Kaito's or Maki's? I should. Oh, well, yeah, you do. He had Maki's, not Kaito's. Because we have Kaito's.
That's it.
Okay.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Yeah.
Wow, how did you ever guess?
Because I have Kaito's.
Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito.
Yeah.
Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Yeah.
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, you're right.
We have your
What
motive
about
video.
that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
That's true. That's fair.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be.
Oh gosh. You
I
said
only
things.
brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Oh boy.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I mean, you've been pretty quiet.
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue.
Okay.
Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that?
I don't.
Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the...
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit!
Okay.
I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Okay.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't a culprit either.
Ooh.
Huh?
That's fair.
What?
I mean, we have a truth bullet that says Maki alone. So...
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
It's just a hunch?
Hunch?
You're going
Are
on
you
a
being
hunch.
serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right?
He's not wrong.
And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch.
It's a Kaito.
This is an official hunch from
Of
the
course.
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Ooh, that made me a little bit more enraged than it probably should have.
What?
Right?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Yeah, but I expect this from Kaito. I've hung out with him a lot,
You're
guys.
totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he is.
No, he might actually be that stupid.
It's true.
Damn idiot.
Oh boy.
A damned idiot!
Oh my gosh.
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit.
He's right.
There's no
Probably.
doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
There's so much belief going on in this one.
You believe in her? But based on what?
On my hunch.
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
That's also, I guess,
Whether
what
I
you said.
believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
Okay.
So, you do not have any evidence?
No.
Only baseless conjecture.
Yes.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
I was gonna say, she did the whole thing earlier. Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act.
Just like we wanted to
yes.
believe in Kaede and she was a murderer.
However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
No, that's wrong. If she didn't believe in her, then we probably just would have voted
He's
for
an
Himiko.
idiot after all.
Come on, Himiko.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Oh, don't tell.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
Poor guy. Heh. It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings get into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? It sure did. Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cult. Because I believe in you. Of course. What? Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but don't worry about that. I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. And that gives everyone an alibi, I guess. If I can trust my logic, maybe I can trust Kaito's feelings too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
Oh my goodness.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
Oh no, because the controls don't let me do otherwise, man.
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either.
Also true.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty.
And for now, they're innocent.
they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
My boy.
Ah,
He's my
by the
boy
way,
now.
I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in
training.
training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a
a real
real
detective.
detective.
Oh, Kokichi.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspects.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Yep, go for it.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me.
Right.
But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Wow, look at that. Some feeling a little bit of love story going on, huh?
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
Good. What did you see?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll tell you.
Go for it. It's about dang time.
Tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Ooh. Oh, during nighttime?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
Oh.
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Oh, okay.
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
I thought so too, but apparently that was wrong.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
If that's the case, everyone's the suspect now.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they no have alibis for those times.
What?
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No, you're still suspects, but everyone's a suspect now.
Quit fucking around. You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes,
Yes, this seems too convenient.
it does. It does seem to
But
be,
why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
because
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
I don't think it's a lie. I don't think so. We don't have all the facts. Yeah, why would you say that now of all times? You should believe that statement. You should. Intermission. Okay, well, now that that's happened, if that statement's true, then everyone is a freaking suspect. And I don't think we have any solid proof of who did it. Because what I was thinking is anyone could have done it in, like, the morning. And they could have just swung them over because there's so much stuff in the pool that, oh man. Whew, okay. Well, we're gonna save it. We're gonna come back to this next time because we need to finish this. Because man, is it wild right now. So, what we're saying right now is that everything up until intermission was pointless because everyone's a suspect now. If it happened at nighttime, we could have done it. It could have been us. Or it could be a suicide. Who knows? Take care. Stay classy. Aviator, taking off. Toodaloo.